Imagine this for a moment. You wake up in the morning and try to book an LPG cylinder, but the delivery date shows 10 days later. You go out to fill petrol and suddenly there is a long queue at the petrol pump. Your friend tells you the flight tickets that were 5,000 rupees yesterday are now 9,000 rupees. Food delivery apps suddenly show higher delivery charges. And auto drivers say, petrol price increase madam, fare will be extra. Sounds stressful, right? Now here is the surprising part. All of this can happen in India because of something that is happening thousands of kilometers away. Whenever tensions rise in the Middle East, the impact slowly travels across the world and eventually reaches our daily life in India. From fuel prices to transportation to food costs to electricity bills, everything. The ripple effects can touch almost every household. And in a situation like this, there is one very important financial step that every family should think about. And I'll be talking about that later in this video. So make sure you watch till the end because understanding this can actually help to protect your family financially. But first, let's understand why events in the Middle East matter so much to India. Welcome back to yet another video of Bosswala English YouTube channel. I'm Akshay. Why the Middle East matters to India? India is one of the largest energy consuming countries in the world. But here is something that most people do not realize. India imports more than 80% of its crude oil from other countries. And a large portion of that oil comes from Middle Eastern nations like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, UAE, Kuwait, Qatar. And all of these countries sit on some of the largest oil reserves in the world. Now think about this. If political tension increase or if conflicts affect oil production or if shipping routes become unsafe, then oil supply becomes uncertain. And when oil supply is affected, global crude oil prices start rising. When global oil prices rise, then oil supply becomes uncertain. And when oil supply is affected, global crude oil prices start to rise. When global oil prices rise, countries like India that import oil have to pay more money to buy fuel. And once fuel prices rise, the effect spreads everywhere. Like transportation becomes expensive, logistics cost increases, food prices go up, airline tickets rise, and even small businesses start struggling. In other words, a conflict happening thousands of kilometers away can slowly start affecting our kitchen, our travel, and our monthly budget. Let us now look at 13 ways this crisis could impact your daily life in India. Number 1. People switching to induction stoves. One of the first reactions during supply uncertainty is people looking for alternatives. If LPG supply becomes irregular or expensive, many households may start buying induction stoves, electric cooktops, portable cooking devices. This is not new. During previous fuel crises, sales of induction stoves increased significantly. People prefer having a backup cooking option, especially in cities where LPG cylinders are essential for daily cooking. So you might suddenly see induction stoves getting sold out in stores. Second is LPG booking delays. Another impact could be delays in LPG cylinder deliveries. Normally, many households book cylinders every 15 to 20 days. But if supply becomes tight, oil companies may introduce longer waiting periods. The gap between bookings could increase to 25 days or even more. And if crude oil prices increase globally, LPG prices may also rise. For middle-class families, this directly affects monthly household expenses. Number 3 is restaurants and small hotels under pressure. Restaurants depend heavily on commercial LPG cylinders, right? A single busy restaurant may use multiple cylinders every day. If cylinder prices increase or supply becomes uncertain, small eateries may reduce operations, roadside hotels may cut menu items, some food stalls may temporarily close, which means your favorite dosha shop or biryani shop might suddenly say limited menu today. Number 4 is PG and hostel food problems. Paying guest accommodations and hostels that provide food depend on LPG. If LPG becomes expensive or difficult to get, many PGs may stop providing food. Some hostels may increase rent. Some may temporarily suspend meal services as well. This directly affects the students and working professionals living far away from home. Number 5, wedding catering disruptions. India is known for big weddings and huge catering setups. Wedding kitchens require many commercial cylinders to prepare thousands of meals in a day. If LPG supply becomes irregular, catering cost may increase, wedding budgets may go up, some events may face last-minute cooking challenges as well. Even festivals and celebrations could become more expensive. And this is where that important thing I mentioned earlier becomes relevant. Whenever global uncertainties happen, whether it's wars, economic slowdown, fuel crisis, or sudden financial shocks, families can face unexpected financial pressure. Expenses increase, savings get affected, and sometimes income may also become uncertain. And that is why many families today focus on financial protection, not just savings. Flight tickets becoming expensive. Airplanes run on aviation turbine fuel, which is derived from crude oil. When crude oil prices increase, airline prices will also increase. Airlines then increase ticket prices to cover those costs. This means even domestic flights are going to be expensive, international travel becomes costly, last-minute tickets become even higher. Travel plans during festivals or vacations may suddenly become much more expensive. Number 7, auto and cab fares increasing. Auto drivers, taxi drivers and cab operators rely completely on fuel. If petrol, diesel or CNG prices rise, auto fares increases, cab ride price increase, surge pricing becomes more common. Daily commuters feel the impact immediately. Number 8 is bus ticket prices rising. Buses, both government and private, run mostly on diesel. When diesel prices increase, ticket prices also increase, transportation costs rise, daily travel becomes more expensive. Millions of commuters depend on buses every day. So this affects a large part of population in India. Number 9, companies returning to work from home. To reduce commuting and transportation costs, some companies may again encourage work from home as well. Also hybrid work models and fewer office travel days. This happened before during fuel price spikes. Companies try to reduce operational cost and employee travel expenses. Now number 10, panic buying at petrol pumps. During crisis, people often react very emotionally. Even if there is no immediate shortage, rumors can lead to panic. People may start filling extra petrol in advance. This creates long queues at petrol pumps, making the situation look worse than it actually is. Number 11, food delivery becoming costlier. Food delivery platforms like Swiggy, Zomato, Zepto, Blinkit, everything depend on delivery partners using bikes, right? So if petrol prices increase, delivery charges increases, delivery time increase, minimum order value may increase as well. So that quick late night food order may suddenly cost much more than before. Now 12th one is schools considering online classes. If transportation becomes expensive or bus operations are affected, some schools may temporarily shift to online classes. This helps to reduce fuel consumption and transportation costs. Number 13 and the last point is rising demand for electric vehicles. Whenever petrol and diesel prices rise sharply, consumers start looking for alternatives. This usually increases interest in electric vehicles. Companies like Tata Motors and Ola Electric may see increased demand for EVs. People begin considering EVs as a long-term cost-saving option. Now let's check the festival impact in India. This becomes even more important right now because major festivals like Ugadi and Ramzan are approaching. And during festivals, people travel more, food consumption increases, LPG usage increases, celebration becomes bigger. So any disruption in fuel or LPG supply during this time can affect all the travel plans, food prices and festival budgets. So now we have come to the end of this video. See, India imports more than 80% of its crude oil, and much of this oil comes from Middle Eastern countries. Any conflict in that region can impact global oil supply. When supply is affected, crude oil price increases. Rising crude oil prices increase fuel prices in India. Higher fuel prices increase transportation costs. LPG prices and availability can also be affected. Restaurants and small businesses may face operational pressure. Travel expenses like flight, buses and taxis may increase. Food delivery services may become costlier, and households may start using electric cooking alternatives. Schools and companies may shift to remote operations. Electric vehicle demand may rise as fuel prices increases. Global crisis can indirectly affect everyday life in India. Financial planning and protection become very important during uncertain times. So global conflicts may feel far away, but when they affect oil supply, the impact slowly reaches to our kitchens, our travel plans, our celebrations and our monthly expenses. So what do you think? Should we all switch to electric cooking, electric transportation, everything electric? Let me know in the comments below. Also, do not forget to subscribe to Bosswala English YouTube channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Brand partnerships and advertising enquiries. Email brand@bosswala.com. WhatsApp 910-801-4192.
Bosswala. Be the boss.